Good Friday Eve, everybody. This morning I'm having coffee in my Captain America bucket. That gets in the way. Let's watch a bit of news. Okay guys, that's me time to go to work. Thursday Eve, but as I'm off on holiday tomorrow, Thursday Eve, I'll fail. Friday Eve, it is Thursday. But as I'm off to work tomorrow, skiving off, it is my Friday. So with that, I better get off and leave Michele to say goodbye to me. Wave me off into the distance on my own to work. Never mind. Yeah, the news today was about basically about China and Russia and condemning the Russians for links with America, condemning the Russians for links with Assad. Anyway, with that, I better get off because I'm waffling. It's a bit chilly this morning. It says 5 degrees, but or 4 degrees actually, sorry. But you definitely feel a little bit chill in the air, just feel a little bit damp. But the sun's up, there's no clouds about it. It's going to be a lovely day to be at work. Okay, moving on.
Hi guys. In our last vlog, Alan mentioned that on Tuesday night that I got a letter that had upset me quite badly, and that we would explain when it wasn't upsetting me as badly as it was. Essentially what had happened is we got home after Alan picked me up from Tesco's, and I went and I got the mail and found a court summons sitting on my doorstep, along with a letter, along with a card from the sheriff's officer asking me to phone. So I opened the letter, and for those of you that have been watching us for a long time, this will make sense, but for those of you who haven't, back in October I had a car accident. I lost control of my car and knocked down a wall when my car hit it. So fully accepted liability, the car was written off. I got the cost of the car given to me by the insurance company. I hurt myself in the accident and I had medical treatment for that. The insurance company also assured me at the time that the cost of rebuilding the wall would also be covered by my insurance policy, sorry. And as far as I was concerned, that was the end of it. The court summons is because the people whose wall I've knocked down have decided to sue for the cost of repairing the wall. They're suing me as an individual, and they're suing my insurance company for the same cost, because they haven't had their costs reimbursed. So I understandably panicked because it's a large sum of money, and I didn't react very well to the situation at all. I was a mess. In no too pointed a description, I was a large scale mess on Tuesday evening. I spoke to my insurance company yesterday, and they have assured me that they are going to fix this. What they tell me has happened is that the people whose wall I knocked down contacted the insurance company at the beginning of March of this year to tell them that they intended to seek recompense for the cost of having to rebuild their wall, and my insurance company have been waiting for the party to give them the costs, which hadn't been done. So they've got a letter from the solicitor, and I've got a court summons from the same solicitor telling me that, you know, they're seeking to reclaim the costs, which is fair enough. I wasn't actually aware that this is something that could be done. I didn't realise that I could be sued as an individual, especially since, as far as I was concerned, this whole thing was dead and buried, and that the wall had been fixed. I drive past it all the time. Obviously, it's on my route to work. I thought it had all been done, but it hasn't. My insurance company assures me that this is common, that sometimes these things do drag on, and that I won't have to pay for the damage, which is great. So I'm in a much more positive place about the whole thing, but it really did give me quite a shock. So if it ever happens to you guys, I hope it never does. I hope you're never in a car accident, and I certainly hope that it's never, if you are, that it's not one that causes damage. But if it does happen and the other party decides to sue you, I suggest not panicking, even though it seems like panicking is, the first thing that you would do, because I certainly did. Alan laughed, I panicked. And the second thing is contact your insurance company. Do not contact the solicitor, because I didn't do that. I contacted my insurance company first to find out why this hadn't been paid. So that's it. It's no big secret. It's just that Alan didn't want to put me in front of a camera while I was still reeling from the shock and the panic that I felt when I saw the letter. So there you go. Moving on.
Me on my way home. That's the Friday Eve working day over with. I'm on holiday tomorrow. Did I tell you I was on holiday tomorrow? I've actually got a day off. The reason I've got a day off is because Michelle's got a doctor's appointment, and at the time that we booked the doctor's appointment, I had a different boss, and my different boss allowed me to just take a bit of time off and make it up. My new boss doesn't. So I thought, right, I'll take the weekend off because it's lovely. Oh, and I just found it today. I've got my own doctor's appointment Monday morning, which is not good. Got to go up from a pre-anaesthetic nurse op. I've got an operation coming up and I need a general anaesthetic, so I've got to go up for my pre-op. But then hopefully once that's done, that's all my medical issues sorted. Got to go and get me my kidney stone laser beamed, apparently, which isn't too bad apart from when you realise where they enter from. It's not keyhole surgery, they go up the pipes, so I'm going to be so glad I'm asleep in the arms. But anyway, moving on. Okay guys, that's what I call timing. Get home from work, rush through, go on the toilet because I forgot to have a wee before I left work, and I'd just drunk 2 bottles of juice. I come home to sausage pasta. Yay, and it's really hot. Don't lean on the ring. Moving on. Good morning everybody, it's Friday. I'm not at work, neither is Michelle, and I was just going to turn the camera around, but you don't want to see Michelle bending over putting her shoes on. So with that, it's time for us to nip off to the first job is for us to go off to the hospital. Oh, come on, Alan. The first job is stop this. Stupid. What are you trying to say? Trying to say I'm not intelligent, it's hard.
It's so difficult.
Anyway, we're off to the doctors, and not the one. Oh, Doctor Who's starting in 7 days time. 8 days. Coming on the 15th, isn't it? Anyway, moving on. Time to get Michelle down to the doctor. Stop waffling. Start